Hey Gemini, this is your look at the astrology of February 2021. My name is Katie Sweetman, and this is Empowering Astrology. And let's look at the big picture for this month, February 2021. So, Gemini, you've got a lot of things going on in the part of your chart that talks about faith, truth, meaning, these sort of deeper existential questions. So, Aquarius is your sign where you have to sort of seek and search for information, for truth, for meaning. But this information, this meaning can come externally, meaning it can come from school, it can come from even college, university, it can come from traveling the world, even though I know that we can't do a lot of traveling right now. But it also is, you're trying to make sense of things and you're searching for answers and you're trying to look at all these different places to try to give you the answers. So with this month, like your planet Mercury is retrograde. It's retrograde in Aquarius, your sign of truth and meaning and wisdom and higher education and travel. So you might have to travel back, perhaps metaphorically, to stuff from January, but maybe even stuff from these bigger questions that you're trying to figure out. Do keep in mind that Saturn is in Aquarius until March of 2023. This kind of bigger existential questions, philosophy, meaning, it's going to be with you over the next couple of years. Saturn is asking you a very simple question. And this is a question that you're going to feel very intimately this month. What do you believe in? What's your truth? What's your meaning? What's your philosophy? What drives the way that you see the world? It's actually a series of questions. Just one simple question, it's a lot of questions. And it's okay if you don't have the answers. It's quite possible that you're not going to have the answers. But with Mercury retrograde for the first 3 weeks of February, you have to do the internal work. You have to reflect. You have to walk back. You have to retrace your steps. This happens every 3 months. No worries, Gemini, you got it. But let's sort of look at the bigger picture again. Venus is in Aquarius this month. Venus is a planet that helps you to make connections, to socialize, but it's also a planet that talks about spirituality, truth, and meaning for you. So I think that internal search is very external this month, and Venus does meet up with Saturn on February 6th, the same time it makes a square to Uranus as well. So maybe you're getting a little shakeup and how you see the world or what you believe in or what your truth is during the first week of February. But then we go to this Aquarius new moon on February 11th. This Aquarius new moon will be at 23 degrees of Aquarius. So you are stepping into this next chapter of a bigger time where you are doing a lot of revelation. Internal revelation, external revelation. Do keep in mind, Gemini, you are coming out of a 3-year period. This is 2018, 2019, 2020, where you had to do a lot of intense emotional transformation work. Having been through all that, how does that shape how you see the world? How does it shape your truth and shape your meaning? This this new moon could also mean that on a very kind of day-to-day basic level, you're thinking about going back to school. You're thinking about focusing on your education. You're thinking about getting education in different ways. And maybe this means that the training you need in order to take your professional life in a new direction. There's a lot of planets in Aquarius this month. With that new moon on the 11th, we will have 6 planets in Aquarius. Aquarius is a very big picture sign. It likes to zoom out, connect the dots. It likes to see things from a bigger level. It's not a day-to-day, like, what did I eat for lunch level. It's like what connects us all? Community, groups, humanity. And what are the sort of philosophies and the ideas that connect us all and even connect you to the world? When the sun goes into Pisces on February 18th, it will go into your career sign. So you are entering the season going into March where it's about your professional life. What direction are you taking things in? What's the role that you're playing in the world? What are your ambitions? What are your responsibilities? With Pisces as your career sign, what you do in the world has to serve some higher purpose and meaning. So this is kind of your annual reminder that your professional life has to feed your soul in some way. And when it doesn't, there can be some conflict. As you go into the end of February, Mercury does turn direct on February 20th, so you might not feel so in retrograde anymore, but it will turn directions in alignment with some other planets like Uranus and Saturn. So if you've been trying to figure some things out and you don't quite have the clarity, it may mean that come the end of the month, you're going to get more of the clarity that you're looking for, Gemini. And then Venus goes into Pisces on February 25th. Venus loves being in Pisces. Venus gives your professional life a little bit of a boost. Maybe you're socializing, you're networking virtually, of course, with people that are going to help your professional life. Maybe you've got some allies that are helping you. And then we go into the end of the month on the 27th of February. We have a Virgo new moon, Virgo full moon. So Virgo forms the bottom of your chart. It's about your roots. It's about home and family. So this is your annual full moon where the spotlight isn't on your living situation. You may be prepping for a move. You might be thinking about making changes in the home. Maybe there's changes in the household happening. This full moon is a reminder that there are eclipses happening all year long in Gemini. You're Gemini, and Sagittarius. Sagittarius is your relationship sign. So this eclipse sort of, we would say, crosses the eclipse degree of the November 30th full moon lunar eclipse in Gemini, your sign. So there could be some twists and turns in your life at the end of the month, something that's picking up on this bigger story about new beginnings on your end, about relationships, or about new chapters, new beginnings. So keep your eyes peeled, as they say. So there's a lot going on this month. Some of the more the tense energy is affecting some of the other signs. You're what's called a mutable sign, so the action is happening elsewhere. But as I said earlier, this is a very existential month for you. You're trying to answer big questions, and you might find the answers within, but you also might be asking a lot of other people or looking to a lot of other sources to help you find those answers. That said, it's as if in February and as if in 2021, we've got one foot in one life. We have one foot in an old life. How do we resolve the tension? And maybe for you, it's a philosophical problem. It's a philosophical tension. It's an ideological tension. So how are you going to solve that? It's the bigger question, Gemini. I'm sure you have the answer. Well, again, my name is Katie Sweetman. This is Empowering Astrology. This is your look, Gemini, at the astrology of February 2021. You can follow me online, empoweringastrology.com, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, Empowering Astro on Instagram. And join me next month for another look at your astrology. Till then, bye.